speculation problem going on right now. The Kyrie Irving trade and Kyrie wanting to trade from the Cavaliers. And honestly, I want to show you what I would like. I'm a I wouldn't really say I'm a Warriors fan. Like, I love Steph Curry. I think Steph Curry is the greatest shooter of all time. That's my opinion. You guys can hate. I don't care. My favorite team though, um, Miami Heat. Uh, I loved Miami Heat before LeBron switched over and then switched back to Cleveland or whatever the fuck he decided he was doing. But during the Wade Shaq times was when I started really getting into basketball, and I started watching the Heat because I lived in Florida at the time. Now I live in Denver. I really like the Nuggets. I wish that they still had Carmelo. Um, but anyways, and then Derrick Rose. What? Derrick Cavaliers. If LeBron thinks that Derrick Rose is better than Kyrie, no way. There was a time where Derrick Rose was considered to be one of the next greatest point guards of all time, but then that injury and him slacking. But I don't think anybody will ever be as good as point guard wise, like Steph, Kyrie, Magic, like um I don't really create a brand new roster because then I'm gonna have to switch like a whole bunch of people because what I want to do is let's try this. We're gonna try this and we're gonna see what happens. Okay, so yep. Okay, so yeah, PG Russell Westbrook. Okay, this is good. All right, and so what happens when D Rose is only an 82 overall? Like, he's trash compared to Kyrie. You got Kevin Love, Tristan Thompson. Alright, so what happens if we decide to put Kyrie... I'm really glad Gordon Hayward made the step up to the... Because right now there's a bunch of speculations. He could end up pretty much anywhere because he's a top tier player. Could you imagine if he went here though? Like, with Whiteside and Dragic? That'd be funny. But I'm really hoping that out of all things, he either ends up... Could you imagine if he ended up on the fucking Pelicans? Holy shit. Anthony Davis, DeMarcus Cousins. But anyway, if Kyrie was to get traded, and hopefully he'd get traded to Minnesota. Honestly, if you had the starting lineup, Jimmy Butler, Karl Anthony Towns, Andrew Wiggins, and Kyrie, oh my god, like, okay, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna change Kyrie with Jeff Teague. Okay, so you got Kyrie Irving, Jimmy Butler, Karl Anthony Towns, and Andrew Wiggins. So, I'm gonna save this, and I'm gonna save this, and then we're gonna just simulate a whole season with Kyrie being on Minnesota, and see what happens. Because, like, honestly, like, I love Kyrie. Kyrie, I'd say third favorite player. First being Paul George, second being Steph, third being Kyrie. I love Paul George. I feel like Paul George is a god. Okay, anyways, so we're gonna go into let's just do a season. Use custom roster. We're gonna see what happens when if Kyrie were to get traded to Minnesota, because I know that if Kyrie went to Minnesota, great things would come from Minnesota. Like, the dynasty for Minnesota would be a legend. Use custom teams, start mode. Alright, obviously I'm gonna have to play as where are they? I'm gonna have to use Kyrie's new team. And let's see what happens. Like, I want you guys to physically see simulations spec wise how good they would be by the end of the season. So, simulate through date. Uh, what? What? They expect me to give me. Okay, disable. We're just gonna disable the offers. Alright, they're 2-1, 2-2. Okay, always have CPU. Okay, so God, they're not doing as good as I thought they would. What? How? They should be doing a lot better. Okay, I don't think they should have beaten the Warriors, but they lost to the Utah Jazz. They lost to the Utah Jazz, bud. How do you lose to the Utah Jazz? Like, they're so bad. Like, but they beat Golden State. They beat Golden State twice now. I don't understand how. How? You beat Golden State, but you can't beat the Utah Jazz? Like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Well, they're fourth in the conference, first in their divisions. Hopefully keep up the win streak. Nope, the Rockets just with Chris Paul and fucking God fucking James Harden. Yeah, James Harden. That's who it is.